I am telling you, I come through so many books to break it down to 14 that I am so excited about. And I got a little bit of everything, some mystery, some horror, some sci-fi, some thrillers, some fantasy, a little bit of everything. So let's talk about it. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Nakia. Welcome to my channel. As you've seen from the title, as you've seen from the introduction, we are here to talk about my 2022 most anticipated new releases. Now, I will do a separate video later with my backlist titles that I want to read in 2022, top of my TBR. But for today, as I said, we're going to talk about the 2022 new releases that I can't wait to read, hopefully. And these will only be the books from the first half of the year. So we're just going to talk about February through June. January's already passed, so it's no need for me to go over those. But like I said, February through June, and then in June or May, something like that, I'll come back and do my anticipated releases for the second half of the year, because otherwise we'd be here all day and we ain't got time for that. So let's get into them. Now this year I'm going to go in order of the book's release dates. Now these are subject to change, so I hear in the streets. You can always check the links. Everything will be linked below. You can always check and keep up with, dates changing and everything. But as of right now, these are the dates that we know of. So I'm going to go, like I said, from February through June. Now I have to talk about a book that is coming out in the month of February. It will already be out by the time this video comes out, but you already know because the first book in this series was in my favorite books of 2021 video that I already posted. You can check it out up there in the cards, whatever. But I'm talking about Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead, book number 2 in the Finley Donovan series. It comes out February 1st. I am filming this on January, what is today's date? I am filming this on January 30th, so it actually comes out on Tuesday, I believe. And you know it's coming. Because the date is already passed, I don't want you to think that I'm not going to read it or I'm not excited about it. I am, but we're going to talk about the books that are coming out after this video post. So I just wanted to mention it though, so you know. All right. Book number 1, I have all my notes on my phone, is Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. Now, I'm sure you've seen this book all over Booktube because I have, and I swear I cannot wait. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you already know I love sci-fi and horror together. So this one just ticks all of my boxes. And let me tell you a little bit of what I know. Now, I'm not going to go into detailed synopses with these books because I want to keep them as short and sweet as possible so you can go into them kind of blind like I am. And also, I'm just giving you the little bit that I read that made me say, yes, put it on the list, put it on the calendar. I want to read it. So for this one, it comes out February 8th, horror sci-fi as already said, and it says Titanic meets The Shining. A ghost ship, a salvaged crew, unspeakable horrors. That is all I need to know. Sign me up. I don't know anything else. No, I didn't read the full synopsis, but for the purposes of this video, that's all I need to know. Hopefully that's all you need to know. Again, February 8th. Next up, we have The Paradox Hotel, a sci-fi mystery. Another 2 of my buzzwords that I love to see together. This one is by Rob Hart and it comes out on February 22nd. Once again, I don't need to know much. A locked room murder mystery set at a hotel for time travelers. Once again, that's all I need to know. Everything, I'm here for it. If you watched my last video, my February TBR, where I talk about some of my favorite tropes, locked room is one of those. So I can't wait. Next up, we have another one that I'm sure you've heard lots of people talking about. There are actually 2 book clubs reading this book in the month of March, and I'm just going to read it and hop in both of those book club discussions. But I'm talking about The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. This is a mystery thriller. It is coming out February 22nd. Now, Lucy Foley is the author of The Guest List, which if you saw my video, all the books I DNF'd in 2021, I did not have the best experience with The Guest List, but this one sounds totally different. I didn't have a problem with her writing style, so hopefully I will like this one. And it says, a new locked room murder mystery. I don't know how many I have on this list, but I'll take them all. It is set in a Paris apartment building. Oh, oui, mon chéri. I took French in middle school and high school. Don't remember much of it, but I still have a love affair with the French culture, with the French language, of course. So, as I said, set in a Paris apartment building in which every resident has something to hide. Yes, yes, yes. The two book clubs that will be reading this are Gabby Reed's book club and Kayla from Books and Lala's book club. I will put both of the names here on the screen. I know one is the Literally Dead book club and the other one I don't fully remember, but like I said, I'll put it on the screen. And like I said, they're both reading them in March, so I will be jumping in both live discussions. I'm not the host, but I will be watching. They'd like me to host when I'm always available. But let's move on. All right. Next up, we have League of Liars. This is a fantasy thriller YA novel by Astrid Schultz. Hopefully that's how you say her name. This one also comes out February 22nd. So many books on February 22nd. This one also includes one of my buzzwords, which is magic. It says 4 teens charged with murder and the illegal use of magic band together to devise the ultimate jailbreak. And it says it's perfect for fans of Six of Crows and How to Get Away with Murder. Now, Six of Crows, I wasn't sure if I wanted to read because I know it's part of this, the fantasy series. And I heard some things about it I wasn't sure if I wanted to get into. But I did love me some How to Get Away with Murder. I never missed an episode. So I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint me. We'll see. Okay, so now we're moving into the month of March. And we're going to start off with a book that also features a trope that I talked about in my February TBR. This one is Evil Tech. And I'm speaking of Tell Me an Ending. And this is a sci-fi debut novel by Joe Harkin, due out March 1st. And as I already said, it's a debut novel. It says it's a dystopian novel about a tech company that deletes unwanted memories, the consequences, and the dissenting doctor who seeks to protect her patients from further harm. I am getting a little bit of recursion vibes from this description. So I don't know, but I love recursion. So I'm excited about this one too. The next one is The Circus Infinite. I see circus in the title and I'm already intrigued. So, I did read Night Circus last year. It was okay for me, but I'm still looking for more circus novels. So this one's on the list, but this one is a sci-fi circus novel. So I'm okay. By Con Wong. This one comes out March 8th. Now, this one I had to put down a little bit more because when you get into these sci-fi books, you can't just sum them up in like 3 sentences. You need a little more. So this one says, a man named Jess, hunted by those who want to study his gravity powers, he makes his way to the best place for a fugitive to blend in, the Pleasure Moon. It doesn't take long for him to catch the attention of the crime boss who owns the resort casino where he lands a circus job. Check. When the boss gets wind of the bounty on Jess's head, he makes an offer. Do anything and everything asked of him or face vivisection. Oh my Lord, so violent. But when the boss sets the circus up to take the fall for his about to get busted narcotics operation, all right, we are definitely an adult novel. Jess and his friends decide to bring the mobster down together. This sounds like it's gonna be action-packed. And we also got fantasy. And like I said, the circus element. So I am so intrigued. Please let this be good. All right, next up we have another mystery novel, and this one is called Under Lock and Skeleton Key. And it's part of the Secret Staircase mystery series, but this is book number 1 by Gigi Pandian. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. And this is another one where I had to put down a lot of stuff because it's a lot going on and I didn't want to try to sum it up too much. But it says, after a disastrous accident derails Tempest Raja's career and life, she heads back to her childhood home in California to comfort herself with her grandfather's Indian home-cooked meals. Every day brings her closer to the inevitable, working for her father's company, Secret Staircase Construction, which specializes in bringing the magic of childhood to all by transforming clients' homes with sliding bookcases, tree houses, and hidden reading nooks. Oh, I just love it. When Tempest visits her dad's latest renovation project, her former stage double is discovered dead inside a wall that's supposedly been sealed for more than a century. Fearing she was the intended victim, it's up to Tempest to solve this seemingly impossible crime. Okay. I'm so excited about this one. Oh my goodness. I know I'm excited about all of them, but this one's probably one at the top. I'm pretty sure I said it, but I'll say it again. This one comes out March 15th. And the last one we have for the month of March is The Resting Place by Camilla Steinsten. Not sure. This is a horror thriller mystery. I know she had another book out last year, I think, that came out. Not fully sure. I may put the title here up on the screen. I think I was intrigued by that one too, but I don't know. I may do another video where I'll let you know what happened to my 2021 anticipated releases, which ones I read and the ones that I didn't, why I didn't read them. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But for this one, it deals with the prosopagnosia Hopefully I'm saying it right. I'll put it here on the screen. Facial blindness. This was also rock, paper, scissors. I did a review on that book. Did not think it did it well. Hopefully this one does it better. We are following a woman named Eleanor, and it says when she walks in on the scene of her grandmother's vicious murder, which her grandmother's supposed to have been evil, she cannot recognize who the killer is. Of course, they get away. Like I said, she doesn't know what they look like. And then later she finds out that her evil grandmother leaves her house. So she goes to the house, of course, to check things out. She goes with her boyfriend and the lawyer, and of course they start to uncover secrets and find out what's been going on with this evil grandma. What's she been up to? Okay, we're gonna see. March 29th, The Resting Place. Okay, this next one I have definitely heard a lot of booktubers discussing. It's probably on Bookstagram and Book Twitter and all that stuff. I'm not on Book Twitter, so I don't know about that, and I'm barely on Bookstagram, but I'm speaking of Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee. And this one is due out April 5th. It is a mystery thriller, and it is like a heist situation. I have 2 books on here to deal with heists. I love heist movies, so hopefully I enjoy this subgenre of books. And it says Ocean's 11 meets The Farewell. I did enjoy the Ocean's 11 movies. I think I saw the first 2. Haven't seen the rest. I have not seen The Farewell, but I'll take it. And it says it's a heist novel inspired by the true story of Chinese art vanishing from Western museums, and a man named Will Chen plans to steal them back. And then it says his crew is every heist archetype one can imagine. A con man, a thief, a getaway driver, and a hacker. Oh, it sounds so exciting. Once again, sounds action-packed, like I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat. I hope so. I think it has good reviews so far. So I'm going to try not to pay attention to that this year and just read a book if I want to read it. But it's difficult when I start hearing booktubers talk mess about a book, especially when it's a lot of folks, because then I'll be like, I don't know. But I'm going to try not to pay attention to the Goodreads reviews and just read a book if I want to read it. And I'm excited about this one, good reviews or not. Next up in the month of April, we have Hotel Magnifique, Ce Soir en Devoir, by Emily J. Taylor. This one is due out April 5th, and it says, for fans of the Night Circus. I know I did not love the Night Circus, but I really did enjoy a good amount of it, the beginning and the end, and a little bit of the middle. So I still just love the concept, and anytime a book says it's like the Night Circus, for fans of the Night Circus, I'm still gonna check it out. And that's what we're gonna do. This one says it follows 17-year-old Janie or Johnny as she uncovers the deeply disturbing secrets of the legendary Hotel Magnifique. And this one so far has a 4.19 rating on Goodreads. I know I said I'm not gonna pay attention to that, but this gives me hope of the Night Circus. But we gonna see. And in case I didn't say, this one is a fantasy, historical fiction, mystery, and YA all in one. Now this next one I heard about on Kayla Books and Lala's channel. I was like, wait, you said a word that I am intrigued by, and that word, or she talked about something, Scrabble. And this one is called Queen of the Tiles by Hannah Alkoff. I hope I'm saying that right. This one is a mystery thriller YA novel due out April 19th. Like I said, buzzword, Scrabble. I'm intrigued because I've talked about this before. I love games, board games, puzzle games, word games. Yes. So it says, in the world of competitive Scrabble, when a teen girl is forced to investigate the mysterious death of her best friend a year after the fact, when her Instagram comes back to life with cryptic posts and messages. This one just sounds like it's going to be all kinds of games and puzzles. And like I said, you're going to have to decode things and figure things out. Oh, yes. Can't wait. Now we are moving into the month of May, and we have a fantasy called Book of Night by Holly Black. And this one is due out May 3rd. Once again, I don't have much. I saw the words, the Night Circus, and I was like, what? What is this? What are we talking about? It says, a modern dark fantasy of shadowy thieves and secret societies in the vein of Ninth House and the Night Circus. Already said. For some reason, I am just into the thieves thing this year, the heist, all of that. I have not read Ninth House. Still not sure if I want to. Let me know in the comments if you think I should. But the two together just sounds good to me, sounds promising, so it's on the list. I only have one more in the month of May, and that is Hide. This is a horror thriller by Kirsten White, and it's due out May 24th. This is another one that I didn't need to know much about. I just saw some things, and I was like, sign me up. All I had to see was a high-stakes hide-and-seek competition turns deadly in this dark supernatural thriller. I also talked about this trope in my February TBR. I love a game and a mystery together where people in the book got to play a game. Saw, want to play a game? Anyway, you already know. That was just all I needed to hear right there. That's why we're reading it. And in the month of June, we have another locked room mystery. This one is perfect for book lovers like us. It is called The Woman in the Library by Sulari Gentile. It is due out June 7th. And like I said, first of all, library is another word that I will see in the title of a book and be like, what's we're talking about? A library? I love libraries. I love my library. I've said this before. I get most of my books from the library. So that always gets me right there. But I guess I'll give you a little more. It says we're in an ornate reading room in the Boston Public Library. And all of a sudden, a woman screams out, and there is a murder. 4 strangers are at a table and they start chit-chatting while the police are investigating and tell everybody you got to sit tight while we look at things and figure things out. And they start to, become friends, and they will discover that one of them is a murderer. Oh my goodness. Yes. Library, locked room, murder, mystery. Give it all to me. I can't wait. And June is my birthday month, so you already know, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to read this for June, and I hope it's good. Give me everything I want, please. So that wraps up all of the 2022 new releases that I cannot wait to read. Now, know this. These are not all the books that I have on my list. You can go check out my Goodreads. I will have it linked below. It's always linked below. But I have other books that I got my eye on, but some of them are just like, sure, I'll check it out. These are the ones, though, that I am the most excited about. Like, cannot wait. They are marked on my calendar. So looking forward to these. But like I said, I have plenty of other ones that I have my eye on. And as I said, I had other ones for January and February where the dates have already passed, so I didn't want to talk about them. I'm going to be reading some in the month of March, so you'll stay tuned for that. So yes, let me know in the comments if you are also looking forward to any of these books, or, feel free to let me know of any other ones that you think I need to know about, especially if they have to do with the locked room, anything compared to the Night Circus, sci-fi horror, the buzzwords, the things. But yeah. I think that is it. And, if you don't have a comment, you can always leave me an emoji just to show me some love. Let me know that you're here. I know some of y'all just be watching, and I don't know you watching. I want to know. So you can leave me a top hat for a magician. I think they have some kind of wizard emoji, or you can always leave me a black heart. That's my thing. And please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Join my Booktube family. I'd love to have you. We're all nice here. We all get along. At least I think so. And as I said earlier, always check my description box. I have lots of things down below, such as ways you can support my channel. You can always donate coffee, tea, ebooks, all that good stuff. Link is always below for my Ko-fi account. And as I said, I will link all the books that I talked about. And you can find my Goodreads, Instagram, all that good stuff. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, snuggle up in your hideaway with a good book, unplug as much as possible, be kind to all kind, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.